Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Sophie here and we're going to talk about our favorite brushes today. And in specific, I don't even know how this turned out, but Morphe brushes is like pretty much all of the brushes that we own because we're so obsessed with them. So I'm going to start with the face. And the first brush that we love and use every single day is the Morphe M462. And this brush is pretty much for all over the face. I use this to powder the spots that I'm oily, and and I use this to blend out harsh lines at the end of when I'm done doing my whole entire face of makeup. And yeah, I love this brush. I really recommend it. And yeah, that's that brush. The next brush that I'm going to talk about is the Morphe G6, and we recently got this brush and it is so soft. This brush is this is the brush that I used to use for my foundation. This is the Sonia Kashuk Kabuki brush, and I used to use this one for my foundation. This one's a lot rougher though. This one is so much smoother. It's an incredible, they look identical, but the bristles on this brush are so much softer that it makes a huge difference. This one applies like airbrush. It's almost like an airbrush feel when you're applying it, especially when you're pressing into the skin. This one leaves a lot of harsh lines. So I would even, maybe they're around the same price, I'm pretty sure. I'll look that up, but everything that I mentioned I'll try to find the link to and leave a link of each brush down below. But I really recommend this brush. This is the Morphe G6. And yeah, this is what I use to apply my foundation. The next brush that I'm going to talk to you guys is the Morphe M601 brush. And I really love this brush. And the main thing that I love it for is how compact it is. I used to have this. This is another one that we own. This is the Morphe M310 brush. And I definitely recommend this one over this one. So if you're looking for a fan brush from Morphe, definitely recommend the Morphe M601 brush over this one. This is the, I think I already said this one, right? The M310 brush. This one's just a lot looser and the bristles are a lot harder. I mean, we got a lot of use out of it. I used it, I picked it up every single time I did my makeup, every time that I applied my highlight. But this one, it just, since the bristles are, these bristles are tighter, it just, when you apply your highlight, it applies more pigmented, so you get more product and it's a softer brush. So I just recommend it more. But I just wanted to say that just in case you guys go to the store and were wondering which one to pick up. So now on to eyes. Those are pretty much all the brushes that we use on our face. We blend out, I know that I blend out my concealer with a beauty blender usually, so these are the next brushes that I'm going to talk about. We'll start with crease brushes. So for the crease, this is my favorite brush. This is my holy grail. This is the M330 brush, and it's a dupe for the Sigma blending brush. It's super big and fluffy, and I usually use this just to, with no additional product, just blend out the upper crease. And does a really good job of that. This is like one of my favorite brushes. I pick it up like every single time I do my makeup. I pretty much pick up all of these brushes every single time I do my makeup though. So this is the next brush that I'm going to talk about. This is the Morphe S27 brush. It just blends seamlessly. Sometimes I'll use it with no product on it just to blend out, and it's amazing too. This is I definitely recommend this brush. I know me and my sister both pick this up every single time we do our makeup. So the next brush that I'm going to talk about, this is a recent favorite of mine. This is the Morphe M322 brush, and this is what it looks like. It's really small and it's really compact, but it's still a little bit fluffy at the end. And I use this to really define when I want to apply something to the outer crease, but I want to make it blendable still. This is just like the perfect brush for it. I barely started doing makeup like this year. Maybe it hasn't even been a year yet, maybe like 6 months. But the more that I progress as an artist, the more I realize that it's not really about how you do your makeup, the brushes that you use and the way you use them. So It's about specific placement and blending. So these two right here will like change your life when you're doing your makeup. So I apply this specifically if you're using a black or a dark brown, specifically right there in the outer V, and then use this brush to blend it out. These two are like a match made in heaven. This is the Morphe, the smaller one. This is the Morphe M205 brush. And this one is the Morphe M322 brush. This is the one that I use to blend it out. It's really, really good. So I really recommend these two. So the next brushes that I'm going to talk about, this is one of my favorites. This is the Morphe M421 One Brush. And this is what I use to apply shadow all over the lid. And I actually have more than one of these because I love it so much. It's so compact. And I especially love to use this when I'm using my ColourPop eyeshadows. It really, really packs on the color to the lid. And I really, really recommend this one. I love this one. The next brush that I'm going to talk about, this is the Morphe M160-1-16. I'll link everything down below. I'll leave names. This is what I use to apply my wing liner, or no wing, just liner. And it's a really, really good liner brush. Really recommend this. And the last brush that I'm going to talk about is the Morphe M165 brush. And it's just a flat, angled, really skinny brush, and I use this to apply product to my lower lash line, and it does a phenomenal job of that. Or you could even use this to apply to buff out a thin line of shadow on your upper lash line, and I really, really, really love this. It does a phenomenal job. Yeah, I really recommend this. I really recommend Morphe brushes. If you're thinking about buying one of their products, I really recommend it. The quality is really amazing, especially their eyeshadows. I'll do a whole separate video doing swatches and stuff of their eyeshadows because I own a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked what you see, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in our next video.